Hello there. Today we're trying to write a quadratic equation from some radical solutions. So I know that the solution to some quadratic equation is 5 plus square root of 3, and of course the conjugate pair this one's 5 minus the square root of 3, and this one is its conjugate pair 5 plus the square root of 3. So we start off solving this, or figuring out what the quadratic is, by knowing that these are the solutions for x. X equals 5 plus and minus the square root of 3. Okay, because when you get a solution, it's always x equals. So we're going to write it as x equals. Take our solutions and write them as x equals. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to unsolve this answer. And I want to come up with a quadratic for a quadratic that will give us these things as the answers. So our first step to unsolving this is subtracting the 5 from both sides. So I have x minus 5 equals positive and negative square root of 3. My next job is to get rid of this square root, and I get rid of square roots by squaring them. That's its inverse operation. So we square both sides. I square the plus and minus radical 3, and I square the x minus 5, which is now a binomial. So when I square a binomial, I get x squared minus 10x plus 25. And on the right side, I get just the number 3, positive 3. So my last step is going to be subtracting the 3 from both sides. That's a 3. Subtract the 3 from both sides, and I get a final answer of, so this is going to be what my quadratic is, x squared minus 10x plus 22. That is my original function that, once solved, gives me 5 plus and minus the square root of 3 as my solutions. Okay, so we recap. We start by writing them as x equals. We unsolve this so that we get it to equal 0, but rather than writing as 0, we write it as a function name. So x squared minus 10x plus 22, that is the quadratic equation that, when solved, gives me 5 minus root 3 and 5 plus root 3 as answers. So thank you very much for watching.